Happy New Year 2024. Wow, it's a brand new year for all of us, and I know you enjoyed Luke Harper speaking yesterday and the great Alan Lockerman, and we're going to start a new year great with a first update here with you.
Jeff, this is my favorite time of the year. New year, new clean calendar. Get to set new appointments, get ready to go. Man, I'm fired up about what God's doing at First Baptist.
I know you've had a New Year's resolution, and I know your house with your family and the dogs and the kids and all that stuff going. What is your New Year's resolution?
Man, I've got a lot of New Year's resolutions.
Okay. Well, give me one.
I'll tell you what, let me give you my word of the year.
Okay.
So my word of the year this year is going to be focus.
Focus.
And I think when you think about last year, what all God did here at First Baptist, and I even think family-wise, you've been blessed in many ways, but just really important for me and to really keep my mind on focusing on what's ahead of us.
Well, that's a great New Year. Focus. Sometimes that's hard for me. So
you think so?
Yes.
Yeah.
But my word of the year, I would say, would be caring. I think in the crazy world that we live in, all that's going on, I think it's a time for the church and God's people to care, one, for the Lord and for each other.
That's good. Good. Well, it's such an exciting time of the year. And, as we stand here in the new building, and it's about ready to get going here in the next few days.
I'll tell you, it's going to be so exciting because you think about the church and the history and the legacy of this church, the investment in kids and preschoolers and families. It's going to be awesome.
No, it really is. And just a few weeks ago, closing on the land that's right behind us, and just how God provided for us last year. And I can't wait to see what he continues to do in 2024.
You think about 2023 in reflection, if you will. Open a new campus, going from 3 services, basically to 6 services, and 6 hours of Bible study because you have 4 services here and 2 services in Ooltewah. And it's just been a great year in 2023. 2024 is going to be awesome.
Yeah, I agree. Well, church family, a few dates for you to remember and put on your calendar is January the 10th on Wednesday night at 5:30. We're going to cut the ribbon here and have our families and kids here in the new building to be able to get it kicked off the right way on January the 10th.
Well, you think about it, what all is going to take place here on the opening a new building, you're going to have some training take place also with the adult ministry. We're going to have the adult ministry might look a little different, and we're going to have training on the 14th, January 14th at 6 o'clock with a young adult focus, a medium adult focus, and a senior adult focus, and 6 o'clock on the 14th.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the 17th, we're going to follow that up. And it'll be kind of our soft launch that night on a Wednesday night here in the new building. So we'll have the kids' activities and preschool activities. Everything will happen right here.
I was talking to PJ and Sharon. We've been talking a lot about this.
Oh.
And they've been preparing for months about what's going to happen on the 17th. And then you're going to talk about the 21st here in a second. But they're so excited. The workers are excited. And it's going to be an awesome event.
Well, the 21st, as you mentioned, that's going to be grand opening. So day number 1, that will be all systems go. So I can't wait to see what God does on the 21st.
Well, there's going to be a lot of energy with a new sermon series by the pastor and our campus in Ooltewah, but also the amount of kids and preschoolers, parents and grandparents. And it's going to be an exciting weekend.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Why don't you talk to us a little bit about the new folks that are becoming on the team?
Well, I kind of alluded to that a while ago when I talked about the training on the 14th of January. And we've kind of separated, if you will, from just one adult division to a young adult, medium adult, and senior adult divisions, if you will. Jim Gibson was doing all of those things, and he's going to still be focused on the senior adults. And I'll tell you something, Bart, our senior adult ministry is just exploding. But you got to have a guy, Dalton King, is going to be focusing on our young adult ministry, 19 to 29-year-olds, and all that entails in that group of folks. And it's going to be an exciting time for the young adults, but also the medium adults from 30 to 59 years old to have Brad Bennett, one of our own here at First Baptist Church, a coach. He's been a coach at McMinn County and a teacher at McMinn County High School, but he's coming on full time to focus on our medium adult ministry. And that's going to be exciting to see what God does with our adult ministry. And people are asking, well, if Dalton's leaving the preteen world, working with PJ, going to the young adults. What's happening there? Well, we have a young man, Lake Shamlin, who was an LLI worker, if you will, a couple years ago, and has been around working in preteen ministry. He's going to come on full time in our preteen ministry to help PJ with a new building, all of what's going on in our children's ministry. It's an exciting time.
No doubt. I mean, when you think about, those great three men, either moving to different positions or joining the team, man, and just adding almost 58,000 square feet here. What an exciting season.
Well, it is going to be. You think about the growth numerically this past year, and not only numerically, but spiritually and life change that we've seen. What's going to happen in the adult area when we focus on those men and women and spiritual growth and being on mission with the Lord, it's going to be exciting things.
No doubt. So, Jeff, a lot happening, obviously. And church family, we just encourage you to continue to pray for our team and the opportunities that we have here in the community and around the world. And, Jeff, even in the next few weeks, we'll be hearing about a prayer emphasis that we'll have it, prior to opening up the new building.
Right. I know there's going to be a special time, a date, and there's going to be a lot of information about that. What a great time to start this saturating this new building with prayer.
Absolutely. And hey, let's change gears real quick. Who's going to win the national championship?
Well, that's an interesting. I know it's probably next week or the week after. You think about it. I don't really know. I want to say Alabama, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say the University of Texas will win the national championship.
Wow, there you go.
Hey, remember, the pastor started a new sermon series, Secrets of Sacrifice. And you know what? We'll see you Sunday.